If you can force yourself to do the things that you don't want to do, then you're already ahead of most of the people. While getting ahead of 99% of the people depends on a lot of factors like your surroundings, your upbringings, your family's financial condition, the place where you come from, the education that you've got, and the friends that you have. There are still a few things that you can do to make sure that the odds are in your favor. And 2025, trust me, is one of the best years for someone to grow in their life. So in this video, I want to talk about a few things, the things which are under your control. Because maybe you can't change the fact that you're born in a middle class family, but you can definitely change the fact that you are not dying in one.
Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? I've been calling out for help, still don't see nobody near me.
The first thing to do is to reset your life. This was back when I first went to college, when for the first time I felt like I had the complete control of my life. There was literally no one to tell me when to wake up, when to sleep, what to do, what not to do. So naturally I started doing the things which seemed more fun to do, like skipping all the classes and playing PUBG till morning 8 AM. And even before I realized my exams came up, all my friends did much better than me and I just fucked it up. See, that's how life is. Everything seems fine until one day, the day when it finally hits you, that you should have started taking things a bit more seriously. I mean, think about yourself, think about your day. Are you actively chasing a goal that you have? Are you going to gym? Are you learning new skills? Are you working on yourself? I don't think so. Because it's tough, it's genuinely difficult. I mean, everyone wants to be Elon Musk, but do you really want to be Elon Musk? I don't think so. But anyways, let me tell you something even more interesting. Something which tells us a secret about getting into the top 1% in any field. Learning happens in multiple phases and the beginning has a lot of resistance. But people who push through the resistance end up in the next phase where they'd start seeing some improvement. Now with improvement comes a lot of dopamine which motivates them to do the task more and more. But then with time you'd stop seeing any improvement and this is the phase where the motivation dies off. So naturally a lot of people end up quitting here and that's why they'll end up being mediocre. And this is exactly the reason why you'd see a lot of mediocre people in any skill that you can take. But then there would be a few people who'd still push through this phase. And those, ladies and gentlemen, will finally end up being in the top 1%. So remember, whenever it gets difficult, hard, monotonous and boring, that is exactly the time when you'd have to push yourself to do the task more and more. Got it? Now the next biggest thing and one of the most important things as a student is to start taking care of your financials so that you can support your parents and also take care of yourself. And this is actually easier than you think it is. I've seen a lot of students who spend 3 to 4 hours after their classes every day and make 20,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees every month. That's crazy, but 2025 has become one of the best years to make this possible. Creator economy is on the peak. You can learn simple skills like writing content, editing videos or designing landing pages. And you can start reaching out to people whom you think might actually need help. If you just reach out to 150 to 200 people, you'll still end up having 1 or 2 clients because the demand itself is so high in the market right now. Now, one more thing which is trending right now is the use of AI in traditional online businesses. Like crazy story, right? Some of my college seniors literally left their college placements because they found a gap in the US market in premium hydration drinks. So they are currently getting the product made in a different country. They are operating in India and selling the drinks in the US. Basically like dropshipping. They're working really hard, they're profitable, and I think they're making a lot of money. I mean, it feels so good to see the people who don't follow the traditional path take the risk and actually start doing something on their own. And if you'd like to explore something similar, there's never been a better time than right now. And to prove the same to you, we are launching the biggest summer learning festival this summer, where my goal is to make you realize the power of creator economy. So this will be a set of 6 to 7 classes for completely free of cost on my Discord server, where I'll be talking about how to start content creation, how to start a career in video editing in 2025, how do you start your freelance journey and so much more. But I'm still confused, when should we actually do this? Because a lot of you guys have exams this month. So let me know in the comments below if we can actually do this between 11th March to 16th March. Or when do you think that we should actually do this? Sir, I'm recording video. And also if you're planning to learn a skill during these summer holidays, connect with some like-minded people across the country and start your freelance journey in video editing, then you should definitely check out the next batch of the Not Just a Video Editing cohort, which is going to start from 1st April 2025. We teach everything from scratch and you don't need any previous knowledge. We have students of age 15 to almost 55. So you got the point. You can go to tarunspeaks.in or the link in the description and use the code SUMMER10 to get some amazing discounts on all the batches for the next 7 days. And the Summer Learning Festival's free sessions Discord server link is also in the description. Now coming back, there are so many more ways that you can try out as a student to start making money while you're studying. One more example is a different senior from my college. His name is Arnav and he's the co-founder of Leap Scholar, which is currently valued at $900 million. Crazy, right? I mean, even I'm jealous. But you see, there's a pattern among the people who are highly successful. And Mark Manson put this down in the best possible way. If you want to be more successful than 99% of the people, number 1, you need a contrarian idea. Number 2, you need to be correct about it. And number 3, you need to massively execute on it by spending at least 3 to 5 years of your life. Now that's how you become highly successful. But again, there are 3 major problems, 3 major reasons why most of the people fail to do so. But before we talk about them, if you need a list of best skills or businesses that you can explore, along with the best resources to learn them from, you can again check out the link in the description. I've made an amazing free resources list just for you. Now coming back to the 3 big problems. Some people are smart, they are skilled, they can even learn things quickly, but they don't see a lot of progress in their life because they suck at expressing their ideas. And this is not your mistake, because most of us grew up in tier 2 or tier 3 towns and villages where we never even spoke in English in the schools and colleges. So until now, it's not your mistake. But if you still don't make any efforts to improve your communication skills right now, then it's definitely your mistake. A free communication masterclass link is also present in the same resource list that I've mentioned in the description. Coming to the next biggest mistake, which is people quit too early. Any kind of self-improvement, be it your academics, side hustles or anything else, you at least need to give 6 to 1 year of your time to see any visible results. Most of the people get started with something, they try it for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks and then be like, bro, this is not working. Obviously it don't work, you did not even give it enough time, so what do you expect? And the next biggest problem is the environment that you have. Because once you start getting good at a skill, your environment and the connections and the network that you have become much more important. It directly defines how much money you'll be making. So you need to have like-minded people who are hustling around you. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. So now that we are in the final part of this video, here's a harsh truth about getting successful or getting ahead of 99% of the people. You have to work hard, but it's not just hard work. Because if it's just hard work, then people on the farm should be earning much more. So it's actually a combination of hard work, the direction of work, the people around you, the network that you have, the unfair advantages that you have, a bit of luck, and the amount of risk that you're willing to take. Now all these things combined with the right timing is the key. So if you're a student or let's say anyone and someone comes up to you and says hard work doesn't guarantee you success, they are right. But what's also right is that hard work doesn't guarantee you success, but not working hard definitely guarantees you failure. So now the choice is yours. You can sit there and cry about why others have it easy while you have to struggle so much. Or at least you can start playing the game called as life.